Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 19th. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. At the heart of your reading, we have alignment with a higher purpose. The Chariot card at the start of your reading really speaks highly of how much work you've put into tapping into your purpose, what you're meant to be doing in life, what's going to bring you joy and happiness. You're swimming with the current now instead of against it, and it feels good. The challenge being processing and grieving for a loss. I feel like for many of you this is lingering a long time. It's something in years past that you'll never fully recover from, and you've made your peace with that. But it's something that holding on to the grief is like holding on to the last vestiges of the thing that you lost. And so you may never let yourself fully release this because it's something that's very tender and very dear to you, and you'd rather have it alive through your continued grief than to put it behind you and no longer have that presence in your life. Your focus is on the Knight of Cups. There's someone that you care about who's inspiring you to act. Take some sort of action toward them or together toward something that you both love. I feel like there's a shared interest here. An activity that you enjoy doing together. And it's bringing a real sense of companionship and enjoyment in spending time together. Perhaps more so than you felt in the past. It's different than getting involved in your partner's interests or vice versa. I think there's a real genuine, independent interest in the same thing here. And by spending time together doing this thing that you're both deeply passionate about, it creates this unique camaraderie. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. I think this is overcoming a temptation. It feels like a step in the right direction toward a healthier lifestyle. So, in fact, for most of you, I'm getting something having to do with the food you eat, your diet, your dietary choices. Could be with recommendation from a professional. It might just be something that you've always believed to be healthier but never quite chosen that path before. It feels like the right time for you, and it's opening up the door to a greater degree of happiness for you with the Nine of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. You might just be very proud of yourself, or perhaps you're getting test results coming back improved because of this shift in your eating habits. Your crowning position is the Tower. There's some major out of the blue occurrence, unexpected, out of nowhere. It definitely disrupts your routine, but I don't think that it is something that turns your life upside down. It's a major plot point in your life that had you not been at a certain place at a certain time, you never would have connected with this sudden, surprising energy. But you did. Or you're about to. In the near future, we have the King of Wands in reverse. In a positive sense, this could be someone who is typically more soft-spoken, lets other people do what they want to do, doesn't insert their opinion into the situation, maybe enough, maybe as much as they should. Someone like that could get up the courage to put their foot down and speak up and insist that the thing that they are excited about, the thing that they are most passionate about, is the way that it has to be. It would be the quiet person in the family who always lets someone else choose what they're going to watch say, no, the thing that is my special interest is there's a show on right now, and I don't want to miss it. I want to watch it, and I want to be able to chat online about it afterwards and not avoid spoilers. So listen up, everybody. We're watching it now. I don't want to hear another word about it. And everyone else in the room goes, wow, that was out of character. If it's a more shadow side manifestation of the King of Wands in reverse energy, then I would definitely caution to keep your guard up around unpredictable personalities. Someone may have a flare-up of their temper, an angry outburst. Someone may not wait for consent in order to follow their urges. So watch out for that if you feel like that's a potential thing in your situation. Your surprise energy is the Nine of Cups, so this peeked out at us from the bottom of the deck earlier, but now it's joining the reading officially as a surprise. So yeah, I was getting this Tower moment not being something majorly disruptive in a problematic way, and here's why. It's because it's something that you've been wishing for. This could be like the kid who always wanted a PlayStation but never thought mom and dad would be able to afford it, and they open a present that's wrapped in a different shape, and lo and behold, it's the PlayStation they've been wishing for. A shocking turn of events that they could never have predicted as wish fulfillment. So I know you're not the kid on Christmas Day, but there's something akin to that energy where the universe is going to be handing you something that you've been dreaming about. Now, it may not take the shape or form that you expected, but you are in universal flow, and that is aligning you with expecting the unexpected, positive things happening in your life. Hopes and fears, we have the Six of Swords. This is a desire to leave the problematic aspects of your past behind you, to believe that you truly have moved on and that there's no lingering connections energetically or in a practical sense that is going to tie you to the past that you'd rather forget about. The end result is the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to be too focused on the future. You're going to be very much living in the moment. This might be a positive thing if you already have savings, if you already have a plan for retirement. If you're typically in this energy, it's a continuation of that, where perhaps you ought to shift that more towards a responsible outlook. If you're too much in one energy or the other, either always being prudent, always being cautious, responsible, and none of the playful giving in to temptation once in a while, splurging once in a while, then it can be all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Another possibility is that someone close to you is going to be revealed as less reliable, less responsible than you thought. Someone who doesn't fulfill their obligations and you can't depend on them to do so. What advice do we have? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What goes around comes around. The energy that you put out into the world will come back to you. It's a bit of a sense of karma, but it's also that nothing is ever truly lost. It may take a different form, but if an opportunity is meant for you, if you have unfinished business that you feel like you lost the opportunity on forever, think again. The universe has other plans for you. There seems to be this energy of something coming back around again, potentially for you to get another chance at something that seemingly passed you by last time you connected with this sort of energy. I do think it's definitely taking a different form, but if you allow yourself to connect with it in similar ways that you did with that first time around, you will gain a sense of satisfaction, completion, and closure through this new opportunity that you thought you'd never have. So Scorpio, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and would like a personal reading, follow the link in the description box below, and consider becoming a channel member for exclusive content.